is now streaming at like 3:30 in the afternoon on Sunday. We got cats yesterday, and it's been an exciting day. Lots of buying of cat toys and things. And as soon as I logged in, it said everyone was done with their board table stuff, so let's go see what that's about. I'm hoping one of the new cats will come downstairs. I keep turning around looking, but I don't see them. They're a little nervous. We opened up, the room they were in was the bathroom, and we opened it up so they could get into more of the house, and they're a little tired and overwhelmed. Okay, so we got a new type of horse thing, mount, I guess you should say. Okay, and that, whatever that was. Oh, and up here. Oh yeah, what were those chalk markings? Post set up along the Imperial Highway. Oh, jeez. Well, that's some serious shit. Still don't know what's going on.
Any word?
Nothing yet. At your service.
I wonder if we should just go do the next thingy.
Inquisitor.
That's my name, don't wear it out. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Alright, so what is the next story thing? I think to go see the Duchess in Orlais? Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. What level am I? I think I'm within the 12 to 15 range. I'm not sure. But I have plenty of power. It said, what, 30? 20? 30? And I have 57 in the bottom right there. Well, let's do it.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Céline will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Céline's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Céline outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Oh, he sounds a little not cool about that.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only, she has organized the elves of Halam Shiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's.
Oh.
A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
I hear Shank talking to the kitties upstairs. Okay.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Okay, let's go then.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Okay, so am I supposed to be deciding between between Celine, Brianna, and Gaspard, or just Celine and Gaspard? Okay, so who do I want to take? Probably Vivian. So that's my mage. Varric. Just trying to think of like who would like a ball. Cassandra probably wouldn't, but I can't think that any other Iron Bull wouldn't either. He might make some funny comments. Oh, I'll take her. Okay, let's try that set. So now I'm investigating, like, what's a good way to go with this. You trying to get him to come down here?
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. Bringing the Templars into your ranks. was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? Emartia? Don't be absurd.
One of
So-
the rebellions, I've heard.
I think every time I've played this, I've gone with Celine. I'm wondering if I should go with Gaspard this time, but I'm trying to... Unless Briala is an option. How come I don't get a dress? Oh, people to listen to? Talk to?
I should look around.
Pardon me, my lady. Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Comtesse finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Okay. Oh look, it's right here.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you are looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
You're welcome. Who else can I do?
hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Who else can I help with little tiny tasks?
I can hardly believe Gaspard and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?
Who said that? overheard someone saying things that were interesting. Hala statues? Oh, that's familiar.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Gaspard will ruin us all. Uh-oh. I should have gone to the store. Bummer. Now I can't leave. Is there a shop here by chance? My court approval is going down. How many Hala statues do I need? Well, I blew it, didn't I? Okay. Do I need to be wearing formal attire? This is better armor. I could get rid of this one. Oh, I can only... I see. Changing equipment is a... Okay. Oh, I really should have gone and dropped off stuff. I wasn't thinking. I could probably get wolf fangs again. Oh, I can't destroy things. Oh, I blew it. I blew it so bad. Wonder if I should reload. Oh, I didn't want to have to do this. $38.26. $38.29. I would guess. Well, that stinks. Sorry, everybody. Which is nobody at the moment, but you know what I mean. Somebody might watch this in the future. Okay, don't summon the War Council. Wait, not there. Not there. How do I go up another level? Oh, that's the... I guess? How do I get up to... Huh. Let's just go here. Oh, good. This is where I wanted to be. Sorta. Where's the stairs? Here we go. There it is. That was it? It's the only thing you needed? Really? What did you say? It's getting dark? Oh, there. It took a bunch of stuff. I thought it was... Oh, okay. It only told me one thing when I did it. So now let me look. Inventory. Valuables. Took some of that stuff.
Large demon, they say.
It wasn't. Diseased, maybe.
You didn't see it. It had coloured fire.
My father saw the last archdemon. You don't know anything.
Okay. Where am I at? With this stuff. Oops. Ah, okay, so this there, this there. Only one thing from that. And I think I'm good. Okay, and then armor. That looks cute on her. he not wearing something? What is he? Oh, he can't wear that. That's why. And oh, nope. Light armor, nope. Soulless, light armor. A little less, but it has range defense. Maybe I'll give him that. Iron Bull. Back to me. Okay, so this one I can get rid of. Fire resistance. Oh wait, I wanted to get into... Oh, I guess this is belts. Fire, cold, spirit. That's for warriors. Oops, I wasn't done. Negotiate with cultists. Where did I get this? Amulet of power. Oh, that's for coal. Cassandra. Yeah, that and sure. Oh, except backup and belts. Oh, that'll work. I think I did belts first. Whoops. Oh, I think I heard thunder. Is that thunder? He has a belt of healing. Let's give him that. And then where was that? This was his only, right? Coal only. Gives him an ability point. think that worked. And then I can give him whatever. Oops, one more. Oh, the power is flickering. I'm freaking out. I may disappear suddenly and, oh god, I better save. Gosh darn. Okay, let me sell things. I guess all this stuff. That seems like a thing yeah, it's a 0. Okay. Well, let's hope I didn't sell something I needed. Trade things? Committing the undeclared assistance of certain city officials. Well, maybe I'll buy one of these, like one of each of these cheap ones and see what that does for me. One. Power. So, can I see this other?
The horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
What did I forget about the Ferelden horses? Where's the new thing I got? Oh. I thought I unlocked something.
Inquisition?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Okay, nothing new.
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Gotcha.
Make her be with you.
Alright, bye. Oh, does that just get access to? Huh. I think that's what I already have. Sure. All right. Well, okay. Save again. Quick travel. To there. Okay, let's do this again. Well, if it is thunderstorming, that explains why I'm like falling asleep. Okay. Oh yeah, I had received it and then I needed to receive it. Okay. Never mind.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine. Inquisitor.
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 Oh yeah. Sure.
At your service.
Okay, now let's go back over here and we will go to back to the party.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Alright, let's investigate again. Why not just send a
Do we
warning?
need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough. without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the Elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Did they say that last time? That seemed new. Okay, let's go. Okay, so does it actually matter who I take? Let's take the same group. Sure. Oh, that nerd card. Oh, pardon. Good night. I'm sleepy. This loading screen is not helping. Load faster.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you.
Somebody at the door.
Bringing the Templars into your ranks was not just a brilliant military move, but a clever political ploy as well. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
What? A marcher? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevellians, I've heard.
Okay, let's go back over here. Find her ring.
Pardon me, my lady. Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Okie dokie. No, don't talk to her again.
Mika, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Nika!
Is this the ring you were looking for?
Okay, bye.
Enjoy the party.
I cut her off so quick. Enjoy the party. Hey yo, everybody.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He plans to take it by force. If the Council won't recognize him, he'll march against them.
I am eavesdropping. Dropping all the eaves. Okay, let's go
We can
this
only hope
direction.
Celine prevails tonight.
Gaspard,
will
tu
ruin
ruines
us all.
all. Blah, 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 blah. That requires a storage key. I cannot climb that.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the Fade by Andraste?
It's true. Okay, and that's upstairs. Oop. Okay, now let's go back down where we can actually steal the stuff from the room because we went to the store. Yeah. Okay, so I guess everyone up there. I can't get in that room. So let's be introduced.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
They sound like a bunch of fun.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
If you say so.
Andraste, watch over us all.
This is something she probably should have mentioned before we left. play that theme. Someday soon the game will load. Anything back here? That's the way to do it. Like, if you have a party, just like put little ribbons in front of doors. Don't go in here. I thought I could go that way at some point. Maybe it opens up. Or I'm thinking of a different door. Or maybe I have to get introduced first.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of humor.
Shit. I just saw 2 dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
Everyone's thrilled.
I wish there was more news coming from the Grand Cathedral.
Good news is becoming an increasingly rare commodity.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the Empire. It's such a pity the wing is sealed. How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous. I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Oh, eavesdropping.
Just gossip.
I can hardly believe Gaspar and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have...
Interesting. Waste of time.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gains a military advantage with the Inquisition.
Just gossip.
Just gossip. Alright. Locked. And locked.
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
Locked.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in blocking all attempts to get into the Tig.
Waste of time.
I didn't know if it changed.
Why are there so many elves here?
Why are there so many elves here? Grand Duke Gaspard. Why, thanks. Now's the time to do my farting impersonations or something.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Trevelyan, daughter of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick.
Well, I never. Oh, it looks like I'm sweating.
Shepherd and leash of the Wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
Remember to smile. This is all for show, my dear.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the Divine. Madame Vivienne, first enchanter of the Circle of Magi, enchanter of the Imperial Court, mistress of the Duke of Ghislaine, renowned author Beric Dethras. Head of noble house Dethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild, Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Hunleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady Liliana, Nightingale of the Imperial Court, veteran of the Fifth Blight, Seneschal of the Inquisition, and left hand of the Divine. And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
How we do, Josie?
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Flippy.
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Watching me dance?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Yes, Liliana.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health?
It's true. The Templars have returned.
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio.
Get these
Mother
pastries
is
out
the
to the
same as
diplomats.
always.
The Duchess has
She's
asked
after you to do more
I
work.
can't carry them all. You always take her side.
I don't take her side.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thedas, can there?
Thor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true you found the Red Templars sacrificing heretics and drinking blood from mages' veins? Yvette, everyone in Antiva City is saying so. Is it true?
That's not what happened at Thernfall Redoubt.
Oh, did you check everywhere?
That's quite enough, Yvette. Really.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bits.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of. The dancing is so dull, Your Worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Cafe Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette. That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be, let us say, chaotic.
Okay, so that's a vote for Celine again.
Another time.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?
So many people wearing the same outfits. How embarrassing. Whoa, that person just walked through the wall. Oh my, too long. They need the TLDR versions. Vestibule. Oh, that was back where it was.
And here we are. You haven't embarrassed yourself as much as I feared. Well done, my dear.
I've always wondered, what's the Orlesian fascination with masks?
We all wear masks, my dear, not just the people in Orlais. Who you are as a daughter, a lover, a friend are very different people from the Inquisitor and Herald of Andraste. Orlesians codify this truth, make it visible. By giving each of these selves its own separate face, they believe they can be their truest selves, unmasked.
Anything happening I should know?
Keep an eye out for Celine's pet apostate. I've no doubt she's involved in this.
Any words of wisdom for navigating the ballroom?
Speak to the Council of Heralds. 6 of them are here tonight. The 7th member of the Council is indisposed. His absence will complicate the negotiations. The Council are the highest-ranking players of the game. They see everything. They might know something we can use.
It seems like you enjoy this, Vivienne.
This is the game, Inquisitor. Of course I enjoy it. If I didn't, I'd be dead by now.
Tell me, Vivienne, where do you want the crown to fall?
What I want is irrelevant, darling. Orlais requires stability, and that is best served by Empress Celine.
So that's 2 for Celine.
Be ready to act when I give the signal.
Always, my dear.
Always, my dear.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferrell then. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
But...
Another time, perhaps?
Oh, okay.
Can I get you a drink, Commander Cullen?
No, thank you.
Look at them doting on him.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people, not you.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Okay, so that's 1 for Gaspard.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Whoa.
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
Those 2 people broke apart into... I mean, that one person broke apart into 2 people. But I want to. Oh, there we go. Oh, someone asked if he was... Someone asked him if he's married. Oh, let me... But I...
I couldn't help myself.
Where has that servant gone? Elves.
You must dance with me,
shirking
Commander.
their duties.
You cannot stand about all evening.
I'm afraid not. Thank you. Please, Inquisitor, is there something you needed?
Same things.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Is there a different door? Not that one. Tried to talk to
I
her.
remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband, Philippe, was thrown from his horse.
Okay, so that door...
Baker, I hope not.
Are you up happy to see me at all, Josie?
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Nothing out here? Nothing at all. Oh, I haven't been over here. Okay, I went out there. Am I missing anybody? Cullen, Vivian, Josephine. Whoops. Cassandra. Didn't talk to her. Okay, I guess. Let's go talk to Liliana.
Are all the Delancey's here?
My third husband, Pierre.
Quickly! We can't leave the Delancey's this long without
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was
frozen
the
woman
first
behind
to turn
her.
that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
You think she's controlling the minds of the court? That's powerful blood magic.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. Oh. Anything new?
Just gossip.
Just gossip.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine and the goals.
Look at those dudes.
Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
Oh, they really want to go past me and I'm in the way.
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Okay, so that's 2 for Gaspard. Let's let that man pass. He's probably wet himself by now. 2 for Gaspard, and was that 2 or 3 for Celine? Oh jeez, that's not really what I wanted to look at. This. So, am I able to get through that door? Okay, so she's over by Cullen now. And I should be able to go through that door. Let's save. And actually, let's take a break. I could go to the bathroom.